Hey guys, this is AI Gaming 1776 doing a live demonstration of Titanfall 2 with two GTX 1070's and SLI, and the performance we're shooting for is 4K. But you may have already noticed that SLI just doesn't work in this game. I say it doesn't work. We're getting 3% usage on that second card, so we can't say it doesn't work whatsoever, but more or less, no, it doesn't work. All right, so with that said, the settings are kind of maxed, and then we're doing the adaptive resolution target, okay, and then that forces TSAA for the anti-aliasing. And the game can be played at 4K, sort of 60 FPS, right? Keep in mind, I'm doing a 4K recording while I play this, and we're keeping 60 FPS for the most part. I say for the most part. Because we are recording and there's a bunch of explosions in this part. It's actually part of why I picked this part is because it has the explosions. 40%. Anyway, with all that said, more or less sort of kind of a 4K experience, but they use resolution scaling. Now I do have a GTX 1080, and even with the GTX 1080, the mighty 1080, you still got to do this resolution scaling thing, and it's still not perfect. Alright, you still can't get a real 4K 60 FPS even with the 1080, and I've got a good one. I'm overclocked at about 2076 megahertz, and yeah, still not getting a true 4K 60 FPS. You've got to play with the resolution scaling, at least if you want to max the graphics out. Alright, so yeah, that's the situation. That's where we're at. So no point in making this a long video, but I can turn off resolution scaling. Remember, I'm recording at the same time, all right? I'm recording at the same time, so that could be affecting performance. But if you turn the adaptive resolution target down to 0, which takes a second, you can then change the AA. Changing the AA doesn't seem to help much, at least with a 1070 and a 1080. But here, let's find out. We're using the standard TSAA. Everything else should be maxed, to my knowledge. And where is VSync? Let's turn that off. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the recording. I think this game goes to a black screen when you turn off VSync. So hopefully the recording works fine. I'm not sure if it kept recording for you guys or not. Hopefully it did. Alright, so VSync's off. Alright, so 45 frames per second, 52 with a GTX 1080, again with a decent overclock. I have seen with real 4K and resolution scaling not turned on, but real actual 4K, it's in the 50s a lot of the times, but it still goes into the 40s, but it's not 60, right? It's not 60. I really wish I could remember off the top of my head. I can't. I don't want to give you the wrong quote. I actually want to say it's not too much worse than what you're seeing here. But then that's kind of bad, right? For a 1080 to not be too much worse. Yeah, those explosions will take you out. Alright, so that's where we're at. SLI doesn't work. You can do the resolution scaling and you'll get 60 FPS. But if you do true 4K, even with AA off, you're not going to get 4K 60 FPS. Again, hopefully it's still recording. I don't normally use shadow play. I'm starting to use it to see what you guys think. I normally use a camera because if I use a camera, I don't have to worry about black screens. I don't have to worry about changing the resolution. I don't have to worry about VSync on and off. When I use a camera in front of the TV, it's just natural performance. But when I record with the same computer that I'm playing with, well, you run into issues. Matter of fact, I did a video earlier where the game crashed, and therefore the recording ended because the game crashed, where if I was using a camera, that would have never happened. So if I use a camera, I know you guys don't like how that looks, but if I don't use a camera, then you do have other issues. So anyway, again, let me know what you think. Should I still do this? Should I still record? Hey, get away from me. You guys want me to use shadow play and possibly have the screen go black and such during the recording and all that? or do you want me to use a camera? Remember, when I use a camera, that's raw performance. And I'm just screwing around right now, guys. I'm just talking to you, screwing around, and I'm intentionally in this area that's, you know, real hot and heavy on purpose with all the explosions and stuff to give you an idea of what it's going to play like when you have that many NPCs and that much stuff going on. Let's turn MSAA on ×2. By the way, the shotgun is very, very cathartic. Very fun to use weapon. I'm going to die. Anyway, so it's AI Gaming 1776 on Twitter, in case you're curious. And I do appreciate you guys watching. Oh, wow. Did it really? It really... oh, my God. With no ammo in my magazine. Surrounded by dudes. That's how it does me. Beautiful, beautiful spawning. Thank you. I think I have the difficulty cranked down real low, so that's the only reason I survived that. Here's my Titan over there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It's been AI Gaming 1776. The game, whether you're using GTX 1080 or two 1070s, which, again, two 1070s is really one 1070. But either way, it's sort of playable if you use resolution scaling. If you don't use resolution scaling, it's not going to be a true 4K 60 FPS, at least not when it's maxed out. And the thing is, even when you turn some of these settings down, it's still not been a real 4K 60 FPS. So I'll have to keep playing with it and see if I do find a settings combination where it will actually be a true 4K 60 FPS experience. If I find such a situation, I will let you guys know. Until then, I'm going to say resolution scaling is probably your best bet with this game. And again, if I find some settings that work and look better than resolution scaling, then what I'll do is I'll tell you guys in the description of this video. Always read the descriptions of my videos, guys. There's usually some useful information in there. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been AI Gaming 1776. And you guys have yourselves an excellent day. Peace out.